it's Mrs. Bethany from the Shelby Township Library, here to do another Little Bears story time with your little ones ages 0 to 3, and they're grown-ups to learn some bounces and rhymes and hear some short stories and do some movement activities that are great learning activities for your little ones that are learning words and gonna grow up to be strong readers one day. We're gonna do a little hello song with our little bears on our lap. We're gonna go up, down, and turn around. Touch the sky and touch the ground. Wiggle fingers, wiggle toes, wiggle shoulders and say hello. We did our sign language hello there. And today our other signs that we're going to learn are some animals that we might have at home or see outside. Maybe you have a pet dog. And how you say dog is you just sort of pat the side of your leg like you're calling the dog to come to you. So that's how you say dog. And maybe you have a cat, and cat is like we're tracing the outline of cat's whiskers. We're just being a little cat there with our whiskers. Or maybe you look outside and your dog is barking at something and it's a little squirrel outside. We have lots of squirrels with all the trees that we have around here in Shelby Township. And squirrels are all sorts of different colors, and some are big and some are small, some are chubby, and they're all running around getting nuts right now for the winter time. So we're going to take 2 fingers on each hand and curl them to make little squirrel toes, kind of like our claws. And then it's almost like we're holding a little nut between our squirrel toes here, and that's how we say squirrel. And I have a little squirrel here to show you. He's a little brown squirrel. I like the brown squirrels a lot. They're usually very chubby and fluffy looking, and they like to run up in the trees and across the telephone wires and maybe across your lawn, and you might see one right out your window. And we're going to pretend to be a squirrel today, but squirrels also come in gray color or black. Let's be a gray squirrel today and pretend that we have a bushy tail. So if you want to stand up or wiggle, you can shake your bushy tail, and we're going to wrinkle up our little nose, and we're going to hold a nut between our little toes. Gray squirrel, shake your bushy tail. Gray squirrel, shake your bushy tail. Wrinkle up your little nose and hold a nut between your toes. Put a little nut between your toes. Gray squirrel, shake your bushy tail. And you look just like a little squirrel there, I bet. And probably if you were a dog, you would want to chase that squirrel. We're going to read a story about dogs now by Emily Gravett. It's called Dogs. I love dogs. I love big dogs. Wow, that dog is so big he takes up 2 pages. And small dogs. I love tough dogs and soft dogs. I love dogs that bark and dogs that don't. I love dogs that play and dogs that won't. Every dog is different shape and size and has a different personality. I love hairy dogs and bald dogs. Have you ever seen a dog wearing a sweater? Sometimes some dogs that don't have as much fur, we like to put a sweater on them to keep them warm when it's cold outside. Stripy dogs and spotty dogs. A Dalmatian is a spotty dog. I love slow dogs and fast dogs. Shabby and chic dogs. I love dogs that are good and dogs that are bad. Uh-oh, have you ever had your dog get in trouble and do something he wasn't supposed to? Maybe he chewed something, but he's still your dog, so you still love your dog, right? And the dog that I love best, let's see. We have all these different shapes and sizes. But our narrator says the dog she loves best is any dog that won't chase me, because our person telling the story is a cat, and dogs a lot of times like to chase cats, don't they? The end. And some of us might have a pet cat at home. Here's a little cat, and what does a cat say? Meow. And maybe you do have a little dog at home This little puppy dog looks like my little dog, little tiny terrier dog. And some dogs like this bark a lot, woof, 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 bark, bark, bark. And no matter what kind of pet we have, we might need to give them a bath or clean them up. If they're a cat, they give themselves a bath by licking their fur. But if we have a little puppy dog here, maybe you have a stuffed animal. If you don't have a pet, you could pretend. We're going to show you how we wash our pets and dry them off. And I'm just going to use a scarf. If you have a scarf or a washcloth or a bandana or something at home, we're going to do a little song about how we take care of our pets. This is the way we wash our pets, wash our pets, wash our pets. This is the way we wash our pets early in the morning. Give them a nice scrub in the bathtub. Now they're all wet, so we have to dry them off. This is the way we dry our pets, dry our pets, dry our pets. This is the way we dry our pets early in the morning. And then we want to make them look all nice and get their fur and their hair silky, so we got to brush them. This is the way we brush our pets, brush our pets, brush our pets. This is the way we brush our pets early in the morning. Oh, they're looking so nice. And we love our pets, right? So give them a nice little hug. This is the way we love our pets, love our pets, love our pets. This is the way we love our pets early in the morning. We pet them nice and gentle. And be nice to our pets and take good care of them because we love them and they're part of our family. And if you have little stuffed animals, you take good care of your little stuffed animals. Maybe pretend that they're real. And there's a lot of other different kind of animals that some people have as pets. Let's pretend we're going to the pet shop and we'll see what kind of pet we're going to get. Let's do a little clapping rhythm. Going to the pet shop, the pet shop, the pet shop. Going to the pet shop, wonder what I'll get. Let's see, maybe you have a little bird cage at home and you're gonna get a parrot. And parrots sound like they're talking sometimes because they can imitate the sounds that humans make. So if you said hello to a parrot, he might say, hello, and sound like he's talking right back to you. So birds are fun pets to have. They can live for a long time sometimes, parrots do, and they're bright colored, while they're rainbow feathers. Let's see what other pets we might get. Going to the pet shop, the pet shop, the pet shop. Going to the pet shop, wonder what I'll get. Oh, maybe you want to have a glass tank at home with some little rocks and some bugs in there for your pet lizard. This is a chameleon. Some people have reptiles as pets. We got a chameleon as a pet, and chameleons, their skin and scales changes color with temperatures and their surroundings, and they communicate to other chameleons that way, and they like to eat bugs. Let's see what other kind of pet we might get at the pet store. Going to the pet shop, the pet shop, the pet shop. Going to the pet shop, wonder what we'll get. Oh, this is a pretty quiet little animal, nice and soft. And you might see these outside in the wild, but they come in all sorts of colors that you can buy, and that's a bunny. And bunnies are nice, quiet little animals. They're a little bit shy. Sometimes they get chased by dogs and other big animals outside, so they might be a little shy, but then when you take nice care of them and they get to know you, they might hop, hop, hop around in your house, and you give them nice little treats to eat, like carrots, or maybe even a piece of fruit, and that's our little bunny. So there's all sorts of different pets that we can get. Okay, well, why don't we read another page from our story that we've been reading each week called What We Like by Anne Rockwell. This week we're going to read about what we like to smell. We use our nose to smell. We like to smell daffodils or other kinds of flowers. Flowers all smell different and sweet and floral, fragrant. We like to smell apples right now in the fall. We're getting lots of apples, going apple picking. You bite into one, it's juicy and it smells sweet. We like to smell bubble gum or new mown grass. When we cut the grass, it smells strong of outdoors. And around the holidays, if you get a real Christmas tree, we like to smell the Christmas tree. Or fresh baked bread. Mom's perfume. Does your mom have a certain smell that you always know it's your mom because of what she likes to wear? And brand new books. If you buy a book and you open it up and it smells like fresh paper and ink. And right now we can also smell the autumn leaves outside. All those leaves that are falling down and they're starting to break down a little bit and they almost smell a little sweet and a little tangy. Can you talk about what you see outside that you might smell, or what you're smelling for lunch or dinner, or what your favorite smells are with your nose? Well, after we read a story, we like to clap, and we're going to do our clapping song now. Let's clap our hands. Hands are clapping, clap, clap, clap. Hands are clapping, clap, clap, clap. Hands are clapping, clap, clap, clap. Clap your hands, my darling. And then we'll tap our toes. Toes are tapping, tap, tap, tap. Toes are tapping, tap, tap, tap. Toes are tapping, tap, tap, tap. Tap your toes, my darling. And we'll wiggle our fingers. Fingers are wiggling, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Fingers are wiggling, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Fingers are wiggling, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle your fingers, my darling. And our eyes are hiding, peek-a-boo. Eyes are hiding, peek-a-boo. Eyes are hiding, peek-a-boo. Peek-a-boo, my darling. And we'll clap one more time. Hands are clapping, clap, clap, clap. Hands are clapping, clap, clap, clap. Hands are clapping, clap, clap, clap. Your hands, my darling. Good job. And while you have your little one's hands there, let's make some fists and we can roll them into our opposite song. Roll, roll, sugar babies, roll, sugar babies, push and pull and clap, clap, clap. Roll, roll, sugar babies, roll, sugar babies, push and pull and clap, clap, clap. Roll real high and roll real low. Roll real fast and roll real slow. Roll, roll, sugar babies, roll, sugar babies, push and pull and clap, clap, clap. Great job. Should we do our last favorite opposite song? This is big. Show me your big hands. This is big, big, big. This is small, small, small. This is short, short, short. This is tall, tall, tall. This is fast, fast, fast. This is slow, slow, slow. This is yes, yes, yes. And this is no, no, no. Thanks for joining us for story time today, friends. Let's remember the signs that we learned. For dog, we're calling the dog to our side. And for cat, we've got our cat whiskers. And for squirrel, with our two little toes holding a nut, there's squirrel. And we'll say goodbye, a little up-down song. You guys can get back on your grown-up's lap and we'll go up, down, turn around, touch the sky and touch the ground. Pat your belly and blink your eyes. Wave like this and say goodbye. Bye-bye. I'll say hello next time and see you for another story time. I hope you have a fantastic day.